An English daily reported today that Minister of Power and Energy Pavitra Vanniarachi had pointed out the importance of expediting the construction of the Sampur thermal power plant at a discussion held at Temple Trees yesterday. However, senior electrical engineers say that Sri Lanka will not receive the expected benefits from the construction of the plant.
The agreement for the construction of the Sampur Power Plant was signed by the Ceylon Electricity Board and the Indian National Thermal Power Corporation Limited on the 29th of December 2006. The power plant, which would comprise of two 250 megawatt generators, has a total capacity of 500 megawatts. The three-phase project is to be completed in 2016. Plans were made previously to complete construction in 2010. We hope to complete construction on this plant by 2010 and solve the electricity problem in the country through this power plant in Trincomalee. We made inquiries from the former chairman of the CEB, Professor Vimaladarma Abevikrama, regarding the cause for the delay. Following the agreement between the NTPC and the CEB, steps were taken to establish a joint corporation. At that point, based on several technical problems, we were unable to reach a complete agreement. We were unable to reach an agreement because it was not beneficial to Sri Lanka. We commenced the feasibility study in 2010 and it concluded in February 2012. It was through this that we identified the true cost of this. We identified the engineering estimates and the efficiency of the plant. We realized that this did not tally with the amounts we had in our heads. Then we made a proposal to India on the numbers, and that was my position. I still hold that stance. Some of those in the CEB are not entirely satisfied with this project. We must specially tell the government that if they are going to ignore the public opinion and the protest of the workers and go ahead with the Sampur power plant's construction, then they must reveal the contents of the agreement signed with India to the country. The harm caused through this agreement will be unbearable in a few years. Senior electrical engineers say that all work on the power plant is being undertaken by Indian labourers. They say that based on the agreement reached, Sri Lankan labourers are not being utilised for the construction of this plant. They opine that it will cost 17 rupees to generate a unit of electricity at this plant. Engineers point out, however, that at present it costs only 13 rupees to generate a unit of electricity at the Norachole power plant. Engineers also say that Sri Lanka will have to purchase electricity generated at the Sampur power plant. Quoting senior electrical engineers, an English daily newspaper reported today that the country would lose between 10 and 14 billion rupees a year through the implementation of this project. Meanwhile, people whose lands have been taken over for the Sampur power plant project have been residing in temporary homes in Muttur since 2007. While 155 families are residing in temporary homes, they say that they are facing severe hardships due to the lack of facilities. They request that they be relocated to their original lands in Sampur.
We have been suffering here for about 7 years now. There is no one to help us. We ask that we be resettled in our original lands.
Officials come here and say that we will be resettled soon. They say that we will be resettled by tomorrow or the day after. We are yet to be settled. These children are suffering. They have no education. Numerous attempts made by News First reporters to make inquiries from Power and Energy Minister Pavitra Vanniarachi regarding the current status of the Sampur power plant project proved futile.